Battlestrong, and I want to share with you all some tips that I've used. For those of you guys that don't know, if you guys haven't read in my description, I lost everything during COVID, and guys, this is the actual journey of rebuilding my life from complete rock bottom, and I've been documenting my journey for those that don't know or might be new to this channel. For the youth out there, I supply so many different value for you guys, such as health, wellness, mental health, social health, financial health, and geographical health. And it's not specifically for the youth, but this is a youth-friendly platform. So everything I'm sharing today, you guys can apply to yourself no matter what age you're at. That was my point of saying that. So with that being said, guys, you got to think about our mind, our body, and soul, what we're putting in our mind, what we're feeding our mind and body and soul each and every day. That being said, when we talk about keeping God first, right? Think of like a food pyramid. So this is what God kind of showed me. It was a pretty cool visual. So think of the food pyramid, right? And you have your healthy food groups and you keep going down the list, right? Make the same thing for your individual lifestyle. So you can start spiritually, keeping God first, spiritual health, right? So spiritual health, you got spiritual health right here, right? Then you got physical health, right? Working out. This is a great, efficient way. The battle sticks is an efficient way that you don't need a gym membership. It's only $40. You can order that on in my description. There's a link. But you can work out from anywhere. So I do for my workouts, I do typically battle sticks as well as push-ups. That helps keep my workouts efficient as well as prevent less injury. So we got keeping God first, spiritually, physically, battle sticks, calisthenics, whatever that works looks like for you. Mental health, right? Now, how do you speak to yourself? How do you speak to other people? It's very crucial, guys, that when we wake up every day, that we don't tune into the news or what's going on in the world, what's going on inside, right? Again, goes right back to mind, body, and soul. Now, social health, what does that look like for us, right? Now, some people can't stand social media. Some of us use social media as a tool, right, to build relationships, to network, to extend our reach, no matter what it is, whether we're providing a service, whether we're providing a product, or whether we're sharing the good news. So, social, how can people benefit from your platform, right? Are you sharing what you're passionate about, right? Are you actually passionate about the things that you present to the world? And can they feel that? Most people are seen, but can people feel you? So make sure that we're passionate about the things that we're doing. Financial health. Now, for those that don't know, um, I'm a life insurance broker and I have a team of experts that assist me with my clients, such as retirement planning, estate planning. We also have a team that specifically focuses on Medicare. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? I hope all is well. God bless everybody. Now, so that was financial. So we just went over spiritual health, physical health, mental health, social health, financial health. Now we're going to get to geographical health, and this is when you guys play a part. So as you extend your platforms, as you extend your social networks, right, it's going to lead to geographical health, right? Because you're going to meet people, right? On YouTube, you have access to the whole entire world. So I encourage you guys that if God has put something on your heart to share, whether it's the good news, whether it's a gift that he's blessed you with, don't be afraid to share that with the world, right? Because there's a lot of societal problems, but with every problem, most problems, there's a solution, whether that's prayer, whether that's seeking to understand a solution to a problem and being proactive about that, right? So solutions solve problems. So I want to share this with you guys because when I lost everything, God, like I said, broke me down. And I started spiritually, then I started doing my workouts, then mentally, positive affirmations, social. I started expanding my networks, right? And actually building genuine relationships, right? I'm gonna, how y'all doing? God bless y'all. Hi from Turkey. Shout out to Turkey, y'all. Shout out to Turkey. I love y'all. Like for real. Shout out to those you guys that tune in or whatnot. This is again to help us. And things that I'm using in my life to help me. So again, focusing on the mind, body, and soul. Spiritual health, physical health, mental health, social health, financial health, right? Practicing financial literacy. Again, we're not gonna be perfect, right? But we can seek out those mentors, right? And those quote unquote life coaches that can help assist us with that knowledge and those resources to apply ourselves to gain more understanding. Geographical health. Don't be afraid to get out the box. Don't be afraid to get outside in the community and talk to people that don't look like you, that don't speak like you, or even believe in the things that you believe in. It's very important, y'all, that we exercise our thinking and that we exercise our social networks by getting uncomfortable. So whatever that looks like for you. I'm originally from Peoria, Illinois. Where are you guys from? Type in the comments where you guys are from. Hello from Alabama. Shout out Christy. Your camera is filming. First, the board is unreadable. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm explaining it to you. So again, guys, we got mind, body, and soul. And these are the dynamics that have helped me gain a stronger mindset since losing everything during COVID. So spiritual health, physical health, mental health, social health, financial health, geographical health. And we just explained kind of, what that looks like in my life and my journey and how you guys can apply it to yours. So I wanted to be very brief. Shout out to Wisconsin. Shout out to Wisconsin. Let me see. Didn't want to miss any comments, but guys, I wanted to be very brief with you guys. So, for those of you guys that stay tuned to this channel specifically, again, if you guys read in my bio, this is a transparent, vulnerable, safe place for those of us to grow, right? This kid right here, I want to show you a picture of him. This is me when I was a kid, right? I signed up for the Big Brothers, Big Sisters program, and no disrespect to them, I think they're great. However, no one showed up for me when I was a kid. So the things that I share with you guys, those that tune into the content, you can only find things of value, transparency solely based fully on experience, and you get to join me along the journey, whether it's riding motorcycles, sharing the gospel. Yesterday, I didn't film, but I did some evangelizing after church in the streets of Oklahoma City. I didn't document that or film that or whatnot, but things that I do is out there. My whole lifestyle has to revolves around serving my peers and community. And I know there's a lot of people that hit a rough patch like I did, and lost everything, completely everything. And they ask themselves, like, how do you do this? How do you learn this? Hey, I want to build a brand. How do I build a brand? I want to build an LLC. How do I build an LLC? I want to get gains. How do I get gains, but I don't financially have the means for a gym membership? $40 lifetime membership, Battle Sticks. I have hundreds of videos, live tutorial workouts for you guys to work out with me and have someone to work out with you so you don't ever have to work out alone. Those that suffer with carpal tunnel, this device does not heal anything. Let me just make that clear. Um, don't want to get sued. But this device also helps with my arthritis in my hand and my carpal tunnel. For those that don't know, I have a laceration across my wrist, and so being able to strengthen my hands, my grip, it does a lot for me. That being said, guys, another day is always another opportunity. If anybody has any questions, do a backflip. Yo, I cannot do a backflip. We got a king too. I love y'all. Bro, ever since he was a kid, he been legit. Hey, I appreciate you, King. How to be a good dancer. All right, so we can two-step if y'all want, but this one's not on two-stepping. But guys, for those that don't know, I do have a background in working solely with youth, whether it's teaching. I've taught kids specifically with autism, working as a one-on-one paraprofessional at Bloomington High School, High Road School of Bloomington. That's in Illinois. I've worked at Gateway Academy in Littleton, Colorado. I worked at many different schools, whether it's playing a coach, whether it's the teacher, whether it's being a mentor, or whether it's coming in public speaking. So again, for those of you guys that are interested in any services that I provide, whether you're interested in a battle stick, whether you guys want to see more live videos of stuff like this, you guys let me know in the comments. I really want to make sure that anyone that tunes into my channel, I want to make sure that you're not wasting your time. I want to make sure that the things that I provide to you guys are of value, right? And I want to make sure that people feel included, right? Not excluded. This is a safe place for us to grow. I'm probably the most transparent person that people will see on social media, just showing my journey. But those of you guys that are tuning in now, we're in the process. If I was writing a book, we're in a new chapter, right? This is phase 2. So we're growing spiritually. We're hitting the streets hard, sharing the gospel, and we're networking. You skip leg day. No. So The best part, I'm happy you said that. That's why I went ahead and brought it up. So I'm grateful that he said that. As far as workouts, the battle stick does not help with leg workouts. However, I do all body workouts. So squats, you can do squats, you can do lunges and stuff like that. Yes, I do have to get better at that. So you're absolutely right. Do you lift, bro? All right. So, guys, I just, like I said, I want to make this very brief. Again, we just went over mind, body, and soul, the dynamics that helps restore our mind, body, and soul, spiritual health, physical health, mental health, social health, financial health, and geographical health, right? Almost technically in that order. Now, that being said, if anybody has any questions, if anybody doesn't have life insurance, if you ride motorcycles and you're looking for life insurance, I'll be the first to let you know if you're already in a great plan that, hey, you're already in a great plan, right? If I can't beat the price, no harm, no foul. I'll let you know. If I can help put your family in a better situation, then we can do that. And we can go about that. But that being said, guys, again, I want to stay brief. And yeah, shout out to God. Shout out to those of you guys that's been here since day one. And another day is always another opportunity. See, I'm trying to let you guys know for the youth out there, I really want to let you know if you guys focus on this, the mind, body, and soul, and you really prioritize it with God first, spiritual health, physical health, mental health, social health, geographical, and then financial health last, I'm telling you, you'll have so much more peace of mind and spam comments, trolling comments will never bother you. Guys, we're on a whole different time over here. Shout out to everyone in the comments. And I appreciate you guys. Y'all take care. Battle strong, y'all. Remember, any battles that you're currently facing might be big, but they're never bigger than our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You heard? Let's get it.